Downstairs to our sideline eye for the first time tonight, Andy Raymond.
8 changes to the Canberra Raiders side. Some of them were expected. They were trained to accordingly. Some of them were late. It's created confusion. Here come the Melbourne Storm. Not too many cheers here at Canberra Stadium. Now, we've seen situations like this before. How will the Raiders react? Will they struggle under the pressure of combination, or will they thrive under the ultimate test of character against the defending premiers? The Melbourne Storm won the toss. They'll have first use of the football. They will defend the southern or Black Mountain end of Canberra Stadium.
The Raiders warmed up outside the stadium precinct itself. They come out now led out by Todd Carney. What an amazing 12 months it's been for this young man, of course. Tonight in the forward pack, Jared Maxwell. Like all the other referees and officials over the weekend, wearing his heritage round garb. He blows time on. The Raiders get us underway through Terry Campese in the kickoff. A high floating one with a breeze behind them in this first half. The Raiders stop the Storm 10 metres out from their own line. Kaufusi will play it there. Former rep player himself for both Queensland and also Australia, Antonio Kaufusi, making his way back from a knee injury in 2008. Gets a chance in the starting side tonight as Johnson works it outside the Melbourne 20. Here's Smith going from dummy half, a flat pass, perhaps a little more than that. The locals didn't think too much of it. Well handled though by Blair. Last week definitely still with a fractured cheekbone, probably still recovering from it. Here's Carney, good ball to Monahan, gives him a chance. Again Chambers once again, but Inglis came in to help out. The ball went backwards. The tackle count will continue. This will be play number 5 as Carney goes to Dobson. To Marshall Chalk. Going to get on the outside of Folau to Purtell, playing in the centres tonight. Approached by Melbourne, in fact flown by the Storm to Melbourne in the lead up to this game to talk about a contract for next year and beyond. Here's Carney kicking to the corner, a chance for Monahan and Milne. It's still there. Monahan reached out to plant it down, and they'll check it upstairs.
We're looking at the contest here, mate, boys.
What another kick by Todd Carney. Absolutely pinpoint. Right on the try line there. Gave his chasers every chance to get up. Joel Monahan. He's a tall man, but really didn't get a play at it. Just checking the onside. It's left his foot there all right.
Quinn flying up above Milne. Well, you would have to say that Milne got a touch on it. Certainly hit his head. Hit his hands on the way through, though. It looked as though it would have had to.
It'll be a no try.
Billy Harrigan is our video referee tonight. He says no try.
Well, you'd think with Alan Tongue and Linton Withers out, it was just going to be the Melbourne Storm by how much. Complacency was, you thought, the only area that could trap the Melbourne Storm. We've seen them this year against the Sharks and against the Roosters, a little bit flat, a little bit off their game, and those sides were able to take advantage. Can the Canberra Raiders, who are down so many good players, but can they take advantage if the Melbourne Storm are a little bit off their game?
Here's Carney deep in the set of 6 now from just outside the 20. It goes to Dobson, a flat ball for Tills. Had that right arm poised for an offload once again. One more play here from Buttress to Dobson, who will take it to the line, and then Grubber. It will sit down as well, and getting a hand to it was Colin Best, who has scored for the Canberra Raiders.
He looks confident just on the 10-metre line. He's come around the back of Billy Slater and has planted it down too. That's a remarkable effort from Colin Best.
It is a try. And listen to that reception from the locals here in the nation's capital. Colin Best a 4-pointer to make it 4 points to nil in the 10th minute.
Todd Carney lines the kick up, looking to take their lead to 6.
Kicking at 63% so far in 2008. He strikes it pretty well. They like it. Why wouldn't they? From dummy half, going to Dobson. A flat ball now for Purtell. He'd love a big game tonight in front of the team, playing against the team who flew him to Melbourne for a chat last Wednesday. Here's Campese. Through the hands it goes to Nigel Plum, who crashes across and scores for Canberra. Oh, we've got an ambush on our hands here tonight. The Raiders at home at night. They've won 7 of their last 10 here at night. And Todd Carney from right in front makes it an even dozen. Goes to Cronk, who shows it. Good tackle. Thompson down around the legs. Dobson making the rest of it over the top. Here's Smith now, going past Jeremy Smith. Johnson has stopped just outside the post on this left-hand side. They keep it coming this way. Cronk, good ball to Will Chambers. They jammed in, looking for a hit. David Milne working it off the wing. It was a lovely ball to Will Chambers, and Melbourne scored in their first real set of 6 from close range to make it 12-4. Been striking them pretty well so far in 2008. This one will just swing away at the death. Cameron Smith involved as well. One more play. They'd love a result here. Here's Carney turning it back on the inside for Tom Leroy-Lars. He goes to ground. Now it's the last. This will be the 6th and final. Dobson, a kick for Colin Best once again, who takes it, gives it to Purtell on the wraparound, and he dives in to score for Canberra.
Well, won't that be a special one if it is allowed? Steve Turner had dropped back. Best had taken the ball and passed it on. Here's the put down, and Purtell
down to Melbourne last Wednesday for contract talks in the lead up to this game. They won't mind that he's grabbed his 7th try of the season here against a team who probably fancies him.
And pop it to Purtell, who's over.
Carney kicks the first one. This one will hit the upright. A couple of moments which are un-Billy Slater-like so far this season. We've seen from him tonight. Here he is, linking up with Anthony Quinn, who almost gets away from him. Now here's Slater. He goes to Turner. He's rectified things in a hurry. Turner is in. He finds the in-goal area to score for the Storm. Trying to make the difference. A converted try. It's hooking back. It shaves the uprights, but it's good. Might find themselves as one of them. Here is Billy Slater. A ball back on the inside. He got away from Goodwin. Here they come. Melbourne coming to get the Canberra Raiders.
They're just working up the field with Inglis, with Slater, with Cronk, with Smith, all just working around the ruck off a quick play the ball. They're so dangerous against a receding defensive line. Cronk picks out the right option all the time, and what a combination. Smith makes sure that we're all squared up.
We're back where we began. Going to Carney, a ball for Chambers. They'll stop him 15 metres out. Stopped there by Logan. Last play here for Melbourne. It comes to Cronk. He kicks for a field goal, and he's kicked it. They take one with 9 minutes remaining. Cooper Cronk slots a field goal to make it 17-16. It's taken 71 minutes for the Melbourne Storm to hit the lead. So Carney, here's the last. It comes back to Cooper Cronk. He'll bomb across the fields. Colin Best, oh, there it is! Big Izzy! And from that point on, it has been all Melbourne.
They just haven't been able to slow the play the ball down. Melbourne, who were a bit flat in the first half, but out-muscled as Cameron Smith
hooks it back from the left-hand upright. He's found the range from the sideline. It's 23-16 the Melbourne Storm over Canberra. And what has been a cracker here on Bundaberg Run Monday Night Football.
He hits it, he's got it!